non riceve neanche, quindi non c'è problema.
أعطيني كيو.
There's no line, so there's no problem with it.
جاهزين.
Michele Piras.
ميكيلي بيرس. مستر ميكيلي بيرس. مستر ميكيلي بيرس.
Piras.
Michele Piras.
It's okay, Michele Piras.
ميكيلي.
Piras is Portuguese.
مستر ميكيلي، ما الذي أحدثه العدوان الأخير على قطاع غزة من تغيرات في المجتمع الأوروبي؟
Cosa ha fatto l'ultimo attacco a Gaza e come è cambiato il parere europeo? Come è cambiato?
Well, first of all, I think that the events of October 7 had been a big shock for the European public opinion, mainly in the political level, also in the public opinion. That because in last 20 years, the Palestinian issue became a sort of hidden question, a sort of forgotten issue. So they didn't be able to remember what was the Palestinian cause, what was the denial of the Palestinian rights, what was the suffering of the Palestinian people in the last 20 years, 20, 30 years. We know that we have 80,000 killed Palestinians from 2008 to October 7th. These are the numbers of the United Nations, but anyway, the public opinion has forgotten the Palestinian issue. So it was a big impact on the public opinion. And the first reaction was a solidarity expression to Israel. Even when someone like me said that it came not from Mars. Even if someone with me is a non-violent politician, and I disapprove any violent action, but we have to say the truth, and the truth is that Israel oppression, Israeli occupation, Israeli systematical denial of the human rights has to be brought and accountable to the international justice as the Southern Africa made. So it is changing, but the first reaction was really bad from the Europeans.
هل تغيرت وجهة نظر الشعوب الغربية والأوروبية تجاه إسرائيل كدولة بعد كمية المجازر التي قامت بها إسرائيل تجاه المدنيين في قطاع غزة؟
Secondo lei è cambiata l'immagine di Israele in Europa, soprattutto dopo i massacri che sono successi?
Of course it is. Of course it is. It's very deeply changed because in front of what is happening, that is properly named genocide. If we take the classification of genocide of the United Nations, we will discover that 5 conditions, more or less, are those of a genocide, like that in Bosnia, like that in Rwanda. So it fastly changed. When the European public opinion discovered what was a massacre, discovered an unproportionate reaction to the Hamas attacks. So now we are more or less, we are counting 35,000 deaths, most of them civilians, a lot of them children. So the public opinion is starting to say to the institution, and also in the institution, the pro-Palestinian front is saying, what is going on with you, Europe, that you say to everyone that we are standing for human rights, that we are the space of democracy, that we are those who have civilian values. What are you waiting to declare Israel responsible for human crimes, for crimes against humanity, not only crimes, war crimes?
في جزئية أحقية الشعب الفلسطيني في الدفاع عن نفسه، هل تغيرت وجهة النظر فيما يتعلق في أحقية الشعب الفلسطيني في الدفاع عن نفسه بعد الأحداث هذه الأخيرة؟
E anche nello stesso tempo, secondo lei è
concept concerning the Palestinian people is changing, but I think we have to show what really the people is, in which condition it lives. And also you have to consider that Europe is living in a sort of cultural regress, cultural involution. So there is a lot of Islamophobia. So when they think that most of Palestinians are Muslim, they say most of Palestinians are terrorists. We have to make a great cultural operation to change this point of view and to highlight their rights, their denied rights, that are the rights of every people in the world.
أعطيني تسلقها من هون من هذه الزاوية تمام ولا حاول أوكي هل هذه التغيرات قد تحدث تغيرا في سياسة الدول؟ هذا الضغط الشعبي هل يحدث تغيرا في سياسات الدول كدول خاصة في الاتحاد الأوروبي؟ ولاحظنا مؤخرا موقف إسبانيا. هل هذه الأحداث أو هذه الضغوطات الشعبية قد تحدث تغيرا في سياسات الدول حول القضية الفلسطينية؟
popolo, visto che lo sta facendo in piazza, potrebbe cambiare qualcosa nei governi europei, soprattutto degli italiani, come ha fatto anche la Spagna?
My opinion is that we have a deep crisis in our democratic system. We have a lot of people demonstrating, saying that, calling for ceasefire, but also calling for justice for the Palestinian people. But the government seemed to be more or less not able to listen to what the people is saying. This is a very great point of crisis of the democratic system. But I think also that in a democratic system, people will be able to choose at the next elections, starting from the European elections, which is the right part to represent the issues of peace, of rights, of justice in the Middle East.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.